That night at your meeting, you wait patiently with a nervous Prudence. As slowly, one by one, students start to trickle in, talking amongst themselves. Soon the room is full of people, and Prudence appears a bit different today. She's smiling. Most of the teachers sent notes of goodwill, and Professor Kate Badcrumble even showed in person, awkwardly enough. It's not that she was at all unwelcome at the outset. In fact, Prudence was so touched by her support that you swear the girl actually started to tear up. It's just that the professor seems increasingly to be trying to gather together the girls so that she can correct their posture in mass. In the end, though, she catches herself and notices how disruptive she's threatening to become and decides it would be best to retire to her bedchamber for the night. She gives Prudence a quick hug and is gone. And that turns out to be a problem. Just a minute or two after she leaves, too short a time to be a coincidence, a large gathering of very rowdy rimбall players loom at the entrance to the hall, their shadows stretching menacingly across the stone floor, and the leader of the pack is that Ron's bully who confronted Prudence and you the day before. Prudence leaps to protect her potential club members, saying to the rimбall players, "No, you won't touch them. We're here to have a good time, so go away." The bullies laugh, and the crowd behind him begins to snicker in unison. In response, Prudence draws her wand, rolling her shoulders as though to limber up. "Brains versus brawn," she shouts, and spur on by her words, all the oddballs that had come to her meeting draw their wands too. It's an inspiring sight, but as the crowd of bullies also draw their wands, you wonder who's going to win this, and who's going to come off worse. You better do something before things escalate further. Dedication. Join in on the fight. Hell yeah. You join in the battle and begin spellcasting until all those bullies are beaten and given a much-deserved taste of their own medicine. You are a dervish of spells, giving people cluxpox, extreme body odor, the likes of which could fell an army, uncontrollable hairstyles, and the like. Together with Prudence, who, while crackling wildly, confronts the Ron's bully with a powerful blast of magic and sends him out of the sports hall. Everyone else follows suit, kicking their respective bullies from the hall. "All people are welcome here, but not until you learn how to behave," Prudence cries. And then with a wave of her wand, she shuts out the bullies, closing the massive double doors to the sound of cheers and applause coming from the crowd. They are calling her nicknames like Prudence the Powerful and Prudence the Pugnacious. And suddenly it seems Prudence doesn't think her name's that bad after all. Aw. We did good today. You're off on your favorite path in the gardens. It's become a dreary day, but nothing cheers you up like a fresh breeze and looking at the wildlife. As you round the corner, you see a tree falling across the path. Roots unrooted from a recent storm. It's blocking your path. If you want to continue, you're going to have to do something about it. Why do something always have to go wrong on your nature walks? It happens. Negation. Maybe the tree is just an illusion. You know what? Sure. Why not? Thinking it can't hurt to try, you decide to cast a negation spell on the tree in hopes that it's just an illusion. Drawing the negation fiends with their wand, you direct the spell towards the fell tree. Incredibly, the tree disappears. Not sure if this was intuition or just luck. You count your blessings and move along the way. Yeah, sure, okay. Let's see, we brought up revision themes to 5. We brought revision spells to 1. We have a thing that, like narrow focus or something like that, that will bring the skill steps to this down, so we'll probably have to do that. What else did we learn? Let's see, bookbinding, which is a calligraphy skill, and creativity, which is an art skill. So I'm assuming that's all of Prudence's adventure. Before I call it for today, I'll double check the list to make sure. But that should be the last one. It's the last one I have written down, and it feels like the last one. So, yay. You increase your intelligence by 1. Yes, that must have been the last one if we're getting at increased intelligence. Oh my, that is great. You have increased the relationship maximum between myself and Prudence. So this can go higher now. Doesn't show that though. Tulula succeeded at competing. You have increased your magical appraisal skill. We have learned about Sixth Finger, which is a spell. It increases enchant and forge. Interesting. I don't know why a Sixth Finger would be useful, but okay, sure. Play among the sandcastles. Expand creativity, art appreciation, and get rid of stress, I guess. Build a sandcastle, which will bring up revision methods, planning, and emotion. Okay. That's not the revision one we need, so that's kind of sucky. Anyone do anything interesting today? It doesn't look like it. Mostly study, get ready, study, experiment, study. Alright, well. Wow, we're done with Prudence. Like, damn. I guess we'll... Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, trying to increase revision themes for now. We'll focus on revision spells later. I think we're gonna call it there, because I need to start getting ready for stuff tonight. I do want to get a little bit more done. Okay, quick day. Okay, it seems revision themes is pretty easy to just bring up, which is nice. We're getting more themes from this, which is good. It's stuff that we can possibly add to other spells. You have increased your legacy of many towers. Is that history? Yes. And it's one of the histories we're not really high in, so that's good. Let's see. Study, rhetoric, enchant. Get ready. Get ready. Fortuitous gestures, Netta. With a well-timed gesture, you can impress a member of the opposite gender. I think that's one of her special skills. And Lambert studied. Okay. That's Monday. Now Tuesday. Again, we're going to go with revision and themes. Another quick day. Okay. Again, it's pretty easy to bring up revision themes, which is good. Which one is revision themes for? Let me double check that. It's for the militia captain. Okay. And we've increased acting. Sure, why not? Okay, let's see. Lambert explored, study, experiment, study. Evelyn succeeded at using familiar in your business. Okay, so that's her familiar's ability. I expected like maybe 2 random adventures to pop up. So maybe we'll go to Friday, depending what happens. You're running up and down the Via Porta just for the exercise when you hear crying loud enough to pierce the sound of your own breathing. You stop and look, and up in the tree is a balloon. The wailing is coming from a child with outstretched arms wanting to pull the thing down from the bullying tree. The arm of magic could be remedy to the situation. Leave. Fuck this child. No, we are gonna climb and get the balloon for the child. You put your hand on the nearest branch and pull up to begin climbing. It's been years since you last climbed so high, but you made it through the snagging branches all the way to the balloon. You almost lose it on the way back, though. The kid is ecstatic at the feat. It's the work of a superpower in his eyes. We're a good kid. Let's see. Nothing new from classes. Revision keeps going up, which is good. Identities of arithmetic, which is under arithmetic. Sure. Duran competed. We've increased our climb skill. Learned about the Illumian tree. Study the Illumian tree. Expand climb. Expand famous poetry. And expand random grammar. Okay. Sure. Okay. Study. Get ready. Solve the block puzzle. Study. Alright, those days went pretty quick, so let's go up to Friday then. Revision. Alright, Thursday. You always dreaded performing in front of others, and you were reluctant to do so when your friends asked you for help in staging a play. However, once you started helping them, you immediately got bitten by the acting bug. Now it's go time. The sets are ready, the costumes are ready, and the actors have learned their parts. Opening night is here and everything is ready to go, except for one actor, Hector Pervitoria, which is this guy who's in Morbidius. All the animals at the Academy are fairly amazing creatures, but none are quite as dedicated as Hector's pet owl. His affinity for animals, especially his vermilion, is a match among his peers. The owl pecks at people if things are bothering Hector, and some people say it even brings little treats and presents to the people he likes, without Hector requesting it. Some students, however, are afraid of the owl and say that it's evil. Can animals really be evil, though? That's a really weird description. It's pretty much like his animal is the only thing important about Hector. Hector does not matter at all. It's his owl, though. Hector seems to have come down with a severe case of stage fright. His role is a major part of the production. You must either find some courage for Hector or find a replacement. Either way, the show must go on, as they say. The show must go on despite missing one of the main actors. No. Persuasion. Bolster the actor's confidence. Observation. How long until showtime? Bluff. Interpret and invent horoscopes to boost confidence. Acting. Take the actor's place. Persuasion. Bolster his confidence. You sit down with Hector and remind him how well he knows his lines and how well he did in dress rehearsal. After thinking about your kind words for a few moments, Hector's stage fright disappears. He thanks you for the confidence boost before rushing off to the dressing room to get into his costume. The show will go on. The play goes off with nary a hitch. Hector gives his best performance. He and the rest of the cast receive a warm ovation at the end of the performance. Okay, that went really well. So revision is still going up pretty quick. And we've also increased our T skill, I guess. It's a bully skill, sure. Increased persuasion, which is always nice. Me and Hector are better friends. I have gained Jordathiel's Circus Freak Show, which will expand tease, expand insult, expand acting, and inform me of the main circus. Okay. And we've also gained Reflect Upon Your Success, expand confidence, and expand -1 stress. Alright, so let's see if anyone did anything interesting. Study, forge, study, rhetoric. Alright, well, nothing new there. Oops, almost replaced the 10 class with something else. We're looking to get perfect attendance, thank you very much. I don't think there's actually a reward for perfect attendance, but school's there for a reason, I guess. You pause a moment to rest. You take a seat on the ground, wipe the sweat from your brow, and regain your breath. When you strength returns, what? That's not correct grammar. When your strength returns, you rise to your feet and brush off your robe. However, you're soon startled by the sudden discovery of a large red troll standing in front of you. What? How the hell do we not hear him coming? The troll has red skin, big white eyes with a huge mouth. Oddly enough, the troll seems to be even more startled by you than you are of him. Unfortunately, the troll regains his wits quicker than you do. Before you can even move a muscle, the troll strikes an aggressive pose and readies himself to attack. From the way you're both positioned, your only escape is through the fierce-looking troll. I can scream, I can fight the troll, or incantation spells scare the troll away. I'm curious if I fight this troll, will it actually take me into like a duel or something? Probably not. Yeah, let's fight him. Since the only way you're getting out of this situation is by going through the troll, you decide to throw the first punch. The troll barely dodges your right cross and then lunges at you with his arm outstretched. You leap out of the way just in time to avoid being slashed by his razor-sharp claws. Luckily, the troll's momentum sends him careening into a tree. The force of the collision against the trunks renders the beast unconscious. With the troll knocked out, you're now free to find an instructor to settle the problem in a more lasting way. Alright. The revision is now maximum, so that's good. We've also learned a little bit about incantation spells. Not enough to give us a point, though, but enough to give us a skill step. We've increased danger sense. That's nice. We've learned about a couple different things here. A theory, insight, which I'm assuming is a theme, shock, which is a theme that increases ambush. Let's see. Anyone do anything interesting? Experiment, work the forge, nothing. Study, study, nothing, and get ready. Alright, so not really. So, I think I'm going to call it there. Sorry that this is like a short session. Hopefully I'll have some time to record more next week. So maybe this isn't even that noticeably short. I don't know. But we finished with Prudence's adventure, which is nice. We'll continue with the militia captains, which shouldn't be too bad. I'll have to double check if there's any spells or something that can help raise revision themes to make sure we can get through the militia captain, but that's a bit ways off. And then we still have Avalyn's, and maybe we'll start Netta's adventure. I don't know. I have to look into hers in general. I think that's about it. Probably when we come back to record, I'll do the 2 militia captains in a row. Let me just double check. Yeah, I can do that. So Saturday we'll do adventure, Sunday we'll do adventure. But right now my voice is really scratchy for some reason. But whatever. So we'll just call it for now. If you watched all this, thank you. You are amazing. If you also want to comment or hit like or dislike, that's also really nice of you. You don't have to, though. If you've only watched Academagia and haven't watched any of my other videos, maybe go check them out. Who knows, maybe you'll like those as well. And if you do like those other videos, hit subscribe. It, encourages me to do more videos, even though YouTube is trying to make it very hard to feel encouraged about doing videos. But we'll talk about that in some future video, I'm sure. Anyway, again, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, and see you next time.